Welcome back to Soda City Live. Range for Hope, the therapeutic and adaptive golf nonprofit that aims to help military veterans and their families, is gearing up to host their signature fundraising golf tournament, Fairways to Freedom. Joining us to share more about the tournament and their mission to grow the event with Range for Hope, we have Executive Director Alvin King, and we have Kara Hoffman with Belfour Property Restoration. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
It is such a pleasure. And so this is year 3 for you. And we talked a little bit earlier. You've been a guest on this show since we started our show here, but this is your second year of this event, but 5 years or 4 years for Range of Hope?
Range for Hope has been around. This is coming to our 4th year, and I've been doing stuff in the charity community for the past, this is coming to the 7th year.
Yeah.
And so since I retired from the Army.
And listen, then last year you were named Veteran of the Year. So you've been hitting things off very strong since your inception of this organization. So big congratulations to you. And I want to talk a little bit about the importance of this fundraiser and what this fundraiser helps your organization be able to do.
So we have actually bookmarked fundraising golf tournaments, Fairways to Freedom in the spring and then King for a Day in the fall. And so with that, it helps for our programs that we do. And so we'll start in the middle of March or middle of April, and we'll go through the end of October, and we do 6 months of free golf lessons, and that's all across Columbia. We're at about 4 locations currently, and looking to add some other locations. So it's been a blessing to kind of have people come out and support the events, because then that helps us continue to provide a program and a resource to the military community and their family for free.
I love that. And Kara, you met Alvin through the work that he does. And tell me why it was important for your business to partner with Alvin's organization on this effort.
Sure. Yeah, he and I have been friends for a couple years now and have been trying to bring this dream to life of hosting a golf tournament and finding a foundation to align with. And what he does and his mission to give back to the Midlands was just a perfect fit. In the disaster recovery world, we are showing up right alongside first responders, National Guard if there's a catastrophe nationwide, and their mission to give back to the local community was perfect for us.
Yeah.
And I got to visit with his tournament last year, and it was about 3 degrees outside, but we had a great time. Everyone there had a great time, and I was just really excited to be able to bring this to life from our angle to help him, to help our local area.
Absolutely, and that partnership is really going to help to drive this organization. No pun intended, but pun intended. So let's talk a little bit about the details for this event. Now, teams, have everything already been squared away? If anybody wants to hop on last minute, is there any opportunities for them?
There's always some time for hop on last minute, because there's people. The nature of the business is people will sign up and then they'll say, "Oh, I can't come."
Yeah.
So we're pretty close to full, but if anybody wants to come, they can check the website and Range for Hope, FORE, and sign up, or even come out to support or volunteer. We'll have with Karen and her team, they have some amazing silent auctions, some raffle items, like some really nice things. So just being able to use that platform and kind of really extend in the space that we're in is really helpful to a small grassroots organization that I keep trying to say, and people are like, you guys are no longer a small.
You might play in the grass, but you are not small anymore. You're definitely growing, especially with all of the events that you have. And I love the golf aspect. And you and I have talked about this a few times off camera. We never mentioned this on our show here, but the reason why golf is something that you wanted to focus this organization about.
Oh yeah, so golf was kind of like a refuge for me. So I did 20 years in the Army, and I was actually introduced to the game of golf in the Army through a couple friends. I grew up in Brooklyn originally, and I played baseball and basketball growing up through high school and into college. And then, I went in the military, and I considered myself an athlete, and I was not as athletic as I thought I was with golf. But during time of war, I did multiple combat deployments, and when I come back home, or even before I'd go, golf was a safe space for me. And so it was outside, it was within the just kind of be in that space of like by myself or even with a group of people, and like the fellowship of golf. Like, people don't realize there's a huge fellowship aspect within the game of golf. And so to me, golf has really helped me mentally and emotionally to kind of really just turn a page in certain things.
And you're using that passion and the way that this helped you to help other people who may not otherwise be able to do so, especially with adaptive golf. But I want to thank the both of you for joining us. We want to also make sure we get these details for our viewers. If you're wanting to come out and volunteer, or if you're wanting to come out and show support, this is going to be at Columbia Country Club. The address is right there on your screen. This is in Blythewood, South Carolina, on Monday, and the shotgun start is 12 p.m. And Alvin, if folks want to volunteer, where can they go for more information?
The website, range4, hope.org.
Awesome. Alvin, Kara, thank you both so much for joining us. It's going to be
Thank
a
you.
phenomenal event, as always, and cannot wait to see how much it's grown and
Thank
how
you.
much it grows. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back after this, and when we return, we have a surprise, excuse me, we have a surprise guest for you, so be sure to stick with us.